Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, so kindly watch, subscribe, share. It's gonna be a reaction video, and also don't forget to comment. So this is a video of a dad who went ahead and shot the wife, the daughters, and the mother-in-law. Can you imagine how horrific it is to see your own dad do that? Wow. So let's dive straight into this.
Director.
It was a not only well-paying job, but a well-respected position within the community.
Craig and Karen were also the proud parents of two beautiful teenage daughters, Emily and Lauren, and a toddler named Sean.
Emily was the firstborn.
So you can imagine, those beautiful ladies were killed. The only person that was spared was actually just like, the young guy, the son, of which he actually he pretty much escaped.
And she was a smart kid thinker.
The beautiful home and all the other trappings of wealth and success, the Kaler family was living the dream. But Lynn says that although Craig and Karen appeared to be still in love after more than 20 years of marriage, behind closed doors they had hit some bumps in the road.
When it gets to a point that a relationship is violent, if you see a counselor and nothing happens, just run, live for your life. You don't want to die.
Relationship-wise, between the two of them, it was just not going well.
Lynn says she had learned that Craig had become obsessively controlling, right down to limiting Karen to an allowance, and even setting the precise time they would have sex each night.
This person pretty much just wanted that lady wrapped on his little finger. Who does that? How this is a crazy amount of controlling. I have never seen such a thing. This is crazy, and you don't even know why the lady stayed in that relationship.
If she didn't do what he wanted, bedtime at 9, she would, quote, pay for it.
But Lynn says Karen continued to cater to Craig's demands to keep peace in the family.
She found it just easier to go along with, okay, he expects this, so I might as well just do it, so I don't have to pay for it later.
No, that's the thing. Red flag. That is a red flag. Run away. Leave the marriage. Because this is actually both emotional distress. A lot of stress in that relationship. This woman was clearly not happy. She was just not doing that maybe to just make everybody happy. And she's the only one who was sad pretty much.
That is, until Karen found someone who treated her a whole lot better. Another woman, Sunny Reese, a beautiful fellow fitness instructor Karen had met and fallen for at the gym where they both worked.
My theory is Karen was so beaten down for so long. Finally, somebody took an interest in her in a positive way and treated her well.
Yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes, when somebody is in such a relationship, people actually fear leaving the relationship because their self-esteem is usually brought so down. So finding another person that has interest in you and treats you better, it makes you feel good about yourself and even love the person more because it's as clear as day. This woman was going through hell.
Karen and Sunny are said to have become so inseparable that Karen told Craig about their affair. And her husband reportedly not only approved of it, but actually encouraged Karen to continue seeing Sunny.
This is the crazy part that I don't understand. If somebody is controlling and approves of an open relationship, that is crazy. I can't wrap my head around things. I don't even know how this happened and how this guy didn't feel like the woman is a threat.
And kind of had a thought in mind of the three of them jealous of that relationship. He thought that moving the
As Karen and the kids are visiting her grandmother, 89-year-old Dorothy White, at her farm on Thanksgiving weekend,
I cannot imagine what this lady was going through. Not only seeing somebody intruding the house, but you actually you see it's your own dad.
The grandmother in the background. Sheriff's
at that moment.
Deputy Perling follows a trail of blood and shell casings into the dining room, where he finds Grandma White's granddaughter, Karen, also riddled
Or fell behind the couch and the coffee table. This voice, very faint, very disturbing, I guess is the word I would use. Pleading, help me, I don't want to die.
The deputy follows the voice up the stairs to find Karen's youngest daughter, 16-year-old Lauren, shot in the back and bleeding to death from her bullet wounds.
Her lower right side was turning purple as I was watching it, so I could see the blood pooling up internally.
Yeah, policemen go through a lot of hell.
But Lauren was still desperately clinging to life and still talking. Her last words recorded by Deputy Perling.
Hold on, don't move.
I'm there.
I know, don't move.
I don't want to die.
We're gonna take care of you, okay?
Make me alive.
That is the saddest part. Make me alive. I swear this dad needs to be stabbed. Like, he needs a slow death. Doesn't even need to be behind bars. He needs a very slow, painful death.
Cops had arrived at and the teenager's mother, 44-year-old Karen, had also been killed in a horrifying Thanksgiving holiday massacre. But 89-year-old grandmother Dorothy was still alive, as was Emily's younger sister Lauren, who was 16.
I don't want to die.
Who did this to you?
No, that is the worst part. That lady is in pain. I think she wasn't even expecting that for someone who's supposed to protect you. And the officer, let's see, what the officer did.
And with her dying breath, Lauren tells Deputy Sheriff Nathan Perling the identity of the man who shot the entire family.
She told me, Craig. And I said, who's Craig? And she said, my dad.
The deputy could hardly believe his own ears. The teen would be declared dead soon after arriving, dying several days later. And as heartbreaking as it is, Craig and Karen's little boy Sean, just 10 years old, would point the finger at his father.
Did he watch his dad come in the back door and shoot his mom?
It was, just God's grace that the kid wasn't shot.
Father abandoning his truck and running down a quiet road in the woods.
I believe there's somebody back here.
And 46-year-old Craig Kaler would surrender peacefully to a sheriff's deputy who'd responded to the 911 call.
This guy is crazy. It's either I have everything to do with you or nobody has you.
Pulled up to him and rolled his window down, and the individual said, I'm the man you're looking for.
This doesn't look really very good, as I'm sure can well.
Yeah, if there's something you wanted to try, just don't want to lose you in the process. Just be careful.
Right.
Just trying to be nice about it.
So what happened?
I mean, it just became just.
Oh God, this guy's a psycho.
Picking them up and winning back his wife.
She'd fly down there, Sonny'd fly up here.
And Kaler says he was furious when he learned Karen was allegedly taking the kids with her when she visited Sonny.
The kids told me that they stayed in the hotel.
Humiliated when Karen and Sonny came out. He says he also felt humiliated when Karen and Sonny came out by flaunting their relationship at a New Year's Eve party attended by some of his friends.
One key point. If you've come out from a very bad relationship, it's very important to put your life low-key, because sometimes somebody who was obsessed with you will automatically stalk you, and you don't know their intent. So if maybe you are in a hotel, wherever it is that you are, and then you post a photo, and you take a photo and then post it on social media, if that person sees it, and maybe that person has bad intentions with you, that person can pretty much come to that location, wait until you actually maybe look for you, spot you, wait until you're done, and he does anything that he wants with you, because you didn't actually plan for attack. Nobody does that.
They were sitting together and rubbing each other's leg, and I mean, just making us spend
Detectives Karen that arrest along with the divorce.
$8,000 a year.
And was living back home with his parents at that point.
Kaler tells detectives
I wasn't angry and frustrated sometimes.
He was upset with them for condoning the mother's relationship that he didn't approve of.
and investigators suspect that's why Kaler murdered the two teenagers, as well as their mother Karen and grandmother Dorothy, when his rage finally exploded in that massacre.
It's our belief that he went there with all intention of killing Karen and the two daughters.
Yeah, I think this thing was pretty much premeditated as it is. He spared he spared his son's life. I don't know, maybe it's because he was young, I don't know.
And intentionally moved on past the son and allowed the son to run out. We believe that his son was his buddy. He liked his son.
And ironically, as the only survivor of the massacre, young Sean would be the star witness for the prosecution at his father's murder trial.
Sean obviously identified his dad as being the one who walked in and shot his mom. For a boy,
Imagine a boy this young seeing all that. Now the boy doesn't have sisters, a mother, a grandma, a daddy, because the dad is gonna go to jail. This is very horrific for a very young soul. It's so sad.
to get up there, the weight of the world on his shoulders and testify. Extreme accomplishment.
Prosecutor Jones that he righteously delivered his son from the clutches of his mother and her lover, Sonny Reed.
Good thing is that actually, this guy was sentenced to death, but he said that he was insane. But this is that's not it. This guy drove a car. This guy loaded drove a car, loaded a gun, went there and started killing people. So guys, this is my first video. Please be good. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye bye.